Are you ready for this one? Okay. Here's how it started. On yesterday, I was talking to a friend, and she happened to mention to me that she had a frustration with her backyard. She has a reasonable sized backyard. She's a business owner, but luckily, things have really been going great, and she's been working crazy hours with her business, hasn't had a chance to deal with this backyard. So I listened. I woke up this morning, and something says, help her. This is going to be your Friday thing to reach out and help someone. I called her and said, guess what? Can I get access to your backyard? Send me the address, and for Mother's Day, I'm going to cut your backyard. She was just almost speechless right there. I have a big commercial more. I loaded all this stuff up, but I've been running late all day. And I'm actually about 4 hours late. And it's been raining all day to add to it. But anyway, I'm driving, got to make a stop on the way to her. And I'm driving in this big gas guzzling pickup. The needle's almost on empty, but I'm going to the gas station. I can make it. It begins to spit and sputter. Telltale signs I'm not going to make it. Sure enough, you all, I run out of gas. I'm coasting. I can see the gas station up ahead. It's okay. I always carry a gas can in this thing with gas in it, usually because other people run out of gas, but I keep it. I coast past the office building. I coast just past a bank, and I coast right to the entrance of the CVS. So where you're looking on the screen is where I coasted. Turn right is a little hill going up. I couldn't even make it into stop right there. Hopped out, had to wave people around, grab the gas. I'm putting the gas in my truck, and I look to the left, and there's a woman that walks out of the CVS in this very colorful coat. Couldn't happen to me. And I'm squinting, and she bends down and looking at me, and she says, Wayne. And I said, What? Sue. We know each other. And she comes walking over to me. She said, What? Oh, you ran out of gas? I said, Right here. The gas station's right there. What are you doing here? She says, Well, I've got this emergency, and it's driving me nuts. I'm trying to send the Cash App some money to my sister's granddaughter that's out of state, and it's not working. Apparently, CVS has a way that you can Cash App. She says, I've been in and out of there 6 times. Get it now? 6 times, and it hasn't worked. I said, Well, Gwen, maybe I can help you. Let me get this gas in this thing and pull up out of this spot. She points over to the parking lot. I drive over to where she is, and she waves over. Now, in the passenger seat is a woman sitting there with her eyes closed. I get out. Gwen gets out. She comes around and says, Wayne, this is my sister. The sister says, Pleased to meet you. I'm just sitting here praying because my granddaughter needs this money. We've got cash money in hand. They had a chunk of money, but we can't get it to her. I says, Hold on. Let me see if I can Cash App it to her. You just give me the cash. So through some finagling, I was able to Cash App the young lady the money. And the young lady starts crying on the other end of the phone. Then Gwen's sister starts crying. And then and she says, but we stopped because she said the seventh time. She had gone in and out of the store 6 times. On the seventh time walking out is when I run out of gas, coast up right to the entrance as she was timing. How in the world, of all the places I was supposed to be, of all the things that was supposed to happen, did I run out of gas and coast right up to where she's walking out of the store at that very time on her seventh time? Solve the problem. It gets better, you all. Guess what? That's what her last name is. We share the same last names, and I just seen her a few days ago. This is just unordinary, but it gets better. Had I not been going to the first place house, I never would have come in contact with this person. So I got this done. I went and ran one errand. It took me 45 minutes, raining the whole time, to get back up to the young lady's house. I opened the fence and oh my goodness, I didn't know it was that big. 2 hours plus in the rain, but I get it. You see the before, you see the after pictures. I knock it out. Get the yard looking halfway decent in the rain the whole time. Just as I'm finishing and getting my more up the ramps back on the truck, I mean, it unleashes and pours rain hard just in the nick of time. Man, I'm so tired. Because I haven't eaten. I just sit in the truck. Oh, and about that time, my friend pulls up in her car. It's her driver. I said, Go take a look at your backyard. She opens the fence, looks at the backyard. She comes back standing there with what? A tear in her eye. Here's all of this story to tell you all this, how it came together. I've changed. Fridays will no longer be called Fridays. Fridays are going to be called Cry Days. And I am intentionally on every Friday not going to stop until I've made somebody cry. Tears of joy, tears of relief, tears of comfort. because it's the emotions that just come out of you when you know you've had something that you couldn't do yourself. I want to be an instrument of intentional change for people. So I'm challenging you to pick the sixth day of the week and make somebody cry and then share this message. People aren't going to get it at first, but it's going to get their attention because it's saying, why would you want to make somebody cry? I want to make them cry tears of joy. That's how we change the world. One Friday at a time, one person at a time, but get intentional about it. And we're going to talk again about this intentional because I told a story to somebody else. They were asking, well, how do you get intentional about it? Well, I've got a plan for that. But from now on, Cryday and see how you change the world. Hold on, because some days you'll give and some days you'll receive. But every day is a great day for a breakthrough. Hold on to overcome. Yes, sir. That's what we're going to do. Hold on to overcome.